I'm back. It's Jrod with another video. First of all, I want to thank all my subscribers and all my new subscribers that I gained with my RDX content. But sadly, I parted with the RDX. Um, I was planning on modifying the engine, but at the end, I changed my mind and I didn't want to ruin the engine or mess up the car. So I wanted to get something more fuel efficient. I was only getting like 19 miles a gallon on the my RDX. So I wanted to get something more fuel efficient. So guess what I got? I got the 2025 Honda Accord Sport Hybrid solar silver trim. Um, and I'm gonna be doing some new content with this one. This one I already know what's out there, so I know what I want to do and what I don't want to do to it. So right now being gonna be winter, so I'm not gonna lower it or put air suspension on it yet. But I am gonna do cosmetic parts because I want to change the look of the car. Since I was younger, I always like to modify my cars, or change the look, customize, in other words, for they won't look like every other person's car out there. So even though there's a lot of these cars out there, my car is not gonna look like someone else's car. I know everybody's going with the Yofa front end, Yofa body kit because that's the most popular and the most good looking one. But we're gonna do something different with this one. Okay. So what I did so far to it is I put the side skirts on it. I went with the Akasaka side skirts because these are my favorite because they're the same color as the car. Okay. So as you can see, these side skirts, they say that they're lunar silver side skirts. So the color is not exactly the same. This is a solar silver. The side skirts are lunar silver. But the color is not really off that you could say that, oh, well, when you buy aftermarket parts, they're always going to be not exactly the same as the color of the car. So with the side skirts, I'm happy. Okay. So today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some little upgrades or stuff that I want to do it so I can make it look better, and things that I don't like about the car. Like I don't like the matte black pillars, and I don't like the matte black eyebrows that it has in the front. I'm also going to be adding the H.I.C visors where they're for a 10th gen. They fit the 11th gen. So the H.I.C brand is H.I.C USA. They're right here in California, and they're the most similar to the OEM ones. I was gonna get the OEM ones, but they were like 180 bucks. I got these for 100. So, and they're great and they're good quality. So what we're gonna do is also what I want to do with this car is I want to do like all the cosmetic parts to it first so you can see how it looks with stock rims, stock height, and all that stuff. So that way you can get an idea if you want to add this to your car. Because a lot of people were asking me before, got comments saying, "Hey, how does the body kit look with a stock looking car, like with not lowered or anything?" Since my other car had all kinds of aftermarket parts, and I tried all the body kits, they liked it, but they were like, "Oh, well, your car is lowered, so it probably looks different. It's gonna look different than mine." So what I'm gonna do with this one, I'm gonna do all the cosmetic parts and leave everything stock, so you guys can see how it's gonna look if you don't lower your car or anything, as if you have it just stock. So yeah, we're gonna start off with we're gonna do the gloss black pillars, vinyl wrap. I got the eyebrow trim, gloss black to get rid of this matte color, and we're gonna do the visors. And I already have the Akasaka side skirts. So SWA told me they're already gonna be getting the Yofa front. So the Yofa front bumper is just gonna be this bumper cover, which you can utilize your OEM parts. You can utilize the OEM lower grill and upper grill. You don't have to change none of that. But if you do, you could change it to the Yofa front grill and the Yofa lower trim, but you don't have to. I'm gonna try to drop a picture right now so you can see how the Yofa bumper cover looks. it kind of has like a black, something black right here, and it has like creases or like some kind of shape that makes the front end look a little bit more aggressive. Um, so just to let you know that nobody knows, and I didn't know either. Obviously, when it comes from another country, it can't come in a big box. So it's gonna be this whole corner is gonna be one piece. Is gonna be split in the middle. This center piece is gonna be another piece, and this corner piece is gonna be another piece. So it's gonna be like a three-piece bumper, just like the 10 Gen Accords. And he said he's got 50 units, I believe. I don't know how many, what colors does he have, but I'm assuming he has all the colors except the colors that are not that popular, like the Canyon River and the red. But obviously, you could just get it painted. Okay, so that's what we got going right now, and I'm probably gonna do the bumper, but I'm not sure yet. So I'm gonna try to do something different with this one, so it won't look like everyone else's car. All right, we're gonna start with blacking out these. I'm gonna see how it looks. I always look for like the best deals. You know, this one is not that expensive. Maybe not as good either. They're like $50 ones. This one cost me cheaper. I'm gonna be dropping all the links on the video. So these are the things that go here. See how it looks. And I always try to look for the less expensive stuff. Obviously, it's probably the cheapest stuff. But you know, when you buy something like this, maybe you're not gonna like it. So why are you gonna buy the good one for if it's not gonna be to your liking? So this is gonna go here like this. I think it has like a plastic film on top because it's kind of dull. I'm gonna put them on, then I'll fix them after. So right one, right two. So one will be this, and two will be that. Just try not to get dirt on them, so that way they don't. Oh, this is the right one. Is the first one, the back one, and this is gonna be this one over here. The right two is gonna be the front. So it's bigger. It's like that. So we're gonna install those. See how they. All right. So it looked like it didn't get the complete coverage, but you can't really tell. Yeah, a little bit of space in between, but as long as the pillar's black, they look nice. So it's not exactly the same as having the polished ones, but it does give it a different look. I did get a lot of bubbles down here. I haven't heated up yet, but we'll see if they go away or what. But anyway, I'm gonna see if I keep it or not. So looks good. I'll just take off this one. Obviously, I'm just doing it really quick. Maybe, but once I put the visors, I won't be able to put these on no more unless I put them. Maybe I should just cut them. Because when I put the visors, it's gonna have like a plastic, another double-sided tape here, I think. So you could put them after you do the visors. You're not gonna need this piece no more because the visor goes connected to it. So maybe I'll just fix it. I'm not sure yet. You want to put the visor on the plastic itself, not on the vinyl. It does have a lot of bubbles, but like right here, maybe if I heat them up and I squeegee them out. But not that bad. right, the driver's side came out better because um I cleaned it. I had already washed the car, so I cleaned it a little bit better before I applied it. It didn't cover the whole thing exactly. It is a little bit shorter, but it didn't matter because you can't really tell as long as it's gloss black. Um, all I have to do is now heat it with a heat gun to make the vinyl shrink a little bit, and that's it. But it's not bad. I mean, looks okay. All right, so now we're gonna add these trims to get rid of this. So this is gonna go right here like this, and I like this for this car. Makes the car look much better. This is an OEM style one, exactly the same. Just an overlay, double-sided tape, stick it on. All right, just like that. It's not a right here. You have to put the adhesive promoter on the part because it didn't want to stick. And right now it's kind of cold, so when you do like double-sided tape, you want to make sure that it's a warm day because they're not gonna stick because the part's cold and it didn't stick. Was so the adhesive promoter it makes the double-sided thing stick. So you can't really tell, but I could. So that's what matters. All right, right here we have the H.I.C visors. They have the clips for the locks also, like they have the little holes for the clips. So remember, these these are gonna be for the 10 gen Accord. They also fit the 11 gen. Okay. So what I'm gonna do here, as you can see, I'm gonna cut the vinyl like up to right there on the bottom, so that way, if I want to replace the vinyl, I can replace it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut the vinyl like right here, so I could get on the material the when it sticks on. So that way, if I ever want to take out this vinyl, I could take it off. So as you can see in the back right here, it has double-sided tape. You want this double-sided tape to get on the car itself and not on top of the vinyl because you're not gonna be able to see it anyway. Because after, if you wanna take it off, or it's probably gonna get loose with the vinyl. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna measure it right now and cut it so that way it sticks completely onto the car. So here we have the clips and the pins for the visors. All right. So I already put the visors on. Now we're just doing the clips. So the clips, it looks like something like this, right? And then it has the pin, and then it has a backing. All right. So you're gonna put this pin through the back side of it in here somewhere, and then this clip is gonna go with this facing down, and then you're just gonna put the back of it on after, which is a little ring. So you put the clip in there. So this is gonna go like this with this part like towards the window. So when you're done, it's gonna look something like that. Let me see where is it. Kind of hard to get. If I couldn't get the clip on or I didn't figure it out, I could have just put the pin with the backing on it, just so it won't look ugly on the outside. So that's how it looks from the outside. You got the one pin here, one pin here. I just have to do the back, and I'm done with this side. Rear. I'm done. I'm all done with these visors. They came out good. I'll just take off this plastic for the chrome. So how I cut it right here, so that way if I do want to take this off, I could just take it off. That way if I do want to put another one, I could put it on. But the visor is secure onto the pillar itself and not on the vinyl. Okay, so there you go. I'm gonna conclude the video for today with the visors, the pillars, the eyebrows. So I just went to my sponsor shop a little while ago. He told me that the Yofer bumper is coming in on Friday. So he's gonna give me an opportunity of trying it out on my car. So we're gonna do the Yofer bumper. The good thing about the Yofer bumper is that you could always keep your bottom OEM, and you could do aftermarket lip, whichever one you want. You could do the the, the Akasaka, the GF body kit. So by just doing the bumper and giving the front a better look, you could still use the fog lights. We could do the running lights on this one. We could do a different front lip. We could do whatever grill we want. There's like 3 different grills right now. There's one that looks like the Acura grill. There's one, the previous one that had it with the bigger holes. There's a Yofrig one. So, or you could keep your stock one. So by just changing the bumper, it's gonna change the front end, the look of the front end, and then you could either go yo for everything, yo for top grill, or yo for bottom grill, or you could just leave it OEM and then do aftermarket front lip, whichever one you want. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one with this one.